General Hospital GH. Spoilers recap for Monday, March 24, reveals that Valentin Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart, got a prison exit while Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, delivered a fatal threat. Josslyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, also took a lie detector test, so here's how Monday's GH action played out. At the hospital, Lucas Jones, Van Hanses, gave Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, updates on Brad Cooper, Perry Shen, blackmailing Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr. Liz determined that Rick Lansing's Rick Hurst recent meeting with Portia may have had something to do with that. Although Liz and Lucas realized they might uncover something they didn't want to know, they also felt obligated to look deeper into this. Meanwhile, Portia showed off Drew Quartermain's Cameron Matheson medical file and hinted about using it to her advantage, but Ava Jerome, Maura West, felt it was too risky and could make the situation even worse. Although Ava was there as a friend to Portia, she suggested that Portia really needed an ally. At Drew's place, Nana Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, scrambled to close the safe and leave when she heard someone coming. Drew called out to Nina as she reached the door and wondered if she remembered to lock the safe. Nina acted like her snooping was about protecting Willow from this move-in and helping her keep her children, but Drew disagreed. According to Drew, Nina was just mad because she wanted him all to herself. Willow Corinthos, Catelyn McMullen, eventually walked in and questioned what was going on, so Drew played it like Nina was just there to voice her disapproval about them living together. Although Willow thought it was manipulative for Nina to go behind her back like this, Nina apologized and smoothed things over a bit. Once Nina left, Willow pushed Drew to level with her about whether she could really lose her kids. Drew insisted that as a congressman, he was more powerful than Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, not that he thought it'd truly be an issue anyway. In Portia's office later, Nina showed up at Ava's request. Ava pushed Nina and Portia to help each other since they both needed leverage to take Drew down. In Carly Spencer's Laura Wright hospital room, Carly fumed over Jason trying to order her away from Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna. Jason urged Carly to see the risks, both to herself and her children. Carly thought Jason didn't like the fact that Brennan came from a different world. After Carly brought up Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, and how she was able to make her own decisions regarding Jason, she thought she should be able to make her own decisions regarding Brennan too. In the end, Jason pushed Carly to consider Brennan's safety when it came to her future. If Carly got hurt or faced a grim fate because of Brennan, then Jason would make sure the same thing happened to him. At her WSB training facility, Josslyn was hooked up to a lie detector test and asked personal questions, including whether she blamed Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, for Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, injuries, and what she'd do to the person who planted the explosive device. After Vaughn, Bryce Durfee, finished grilling Josslyn, Brennan spoke to her about keeping her cool when asked hard questions. Josslyn did well, but she wasn't happy about not getting a heads-up. Once Brennan revealed that Carly was hospitalized after polonium poisoning, he showed her video footage to prove her mom was Oak. Since leaving the facility meant backing out of the program, Josslyn opted to stay. However, Josslyn realized Brennan had struck up a romance with Carly, so she wanted to know if it was real or if he was just using her. Brennan wondered if that mattered, so Josslyn insisted it did, though Brennan warned she couldn't be a WSB agent if she blabbed anything. Josslyn still pointed out that Carly would figure out if she was being used, so Brennan agreed she wasn't stupid. At the PCPD, Valentin Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart, admitted to Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Grahn, that he was behind reclaiming the Cassadine money from Ava and appointing Alexis as trustee. Although Valentin wanted Alexis to make sure Charlotte Cassadine, Scarlett Fernandez, was taken care of financially, Alexis couldn't mess with the inheritance that was going to Ace Cassadine, Jay, and Joey Clay. Nevertheless, Alexis did offer some reassurance about Charlotte having all the love and support she needed. Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, later had a tearful conversation with Valentin and wondered why he couldn't have just left things alone since he was free, but he didn't agree about the freedom part. Once Charlotte heard the news regarding Valentin's arrest, she came rushing to the police station. Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, initially put up a fight on letting Valentin speak with Charlotte since she wasn't sure it was a good idea. However, Lulu had an emotional conversation with Alexis about Sam and realized not everyone got a chance to say goodbye.